Hello, you're watching She Who Rides the Owl. I'm the Black Pearl. Make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you also hit that notification bell so you can get instant updates. Follow me on Instagram as well as join my Patreon for more unique content. And I'll be heavily focused on Patreon next week. So if you're not a member, please do so, especially if you are interested in learning more about your birth chart, okay? Because I've been getting a lot of inquiries on readings as well. The description for that information, that information is below in the description box below the video. So it's step by step on instructions on how you can get a reading, okay? My pricing will change, so make sure that if you want to go ahead and get the reading at the current price, please go ahead and get in on that now, okay? So for the birth chart, the questions on the birth chart, if you want to learn more about yourself, Patreon is highly recommended. And the reason why I say that, because it would be cheaper, because for me to do a full read of your birth chart, it is very time consuming, guys, and it takes a lot of my energy and my time. So I like to know if people are serious enough for me to put in the work, because when I read your birth chart, I'm gonna read your birth chart, okay? You're gonna know everything, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? So also, meditation readings will be coming up next week, so stay tuned for those. You don't want to miss these meditation readings coming up. And this is going to be number 7 for the numerology series. This is the numerology series that I'm covering right now, number 7, okay? So I switched it up for you guys a little bit, but I'm just going to go briefly cover a little bit about the number 7, and then I'll do like a little quick read for you, okay? Just to find out what is the energy right now for number 7s, okay? All right, so number 7 is ruled, well, actually number 7 has, it contains a lot of Piscean energy, hence why I have the Pisces card, I believe, card here. And Pisces rules the 12th house, okay, the house of escape. And it's so funny that that I'm doing this number 7, because I did, if you notice my numerology series, you can find the other videos on my channel, I did these all out of order, okay? So it's funny that I'm covering number 7. It's funny how spirit works, because my readings that are coming up, it's a lot of the energy is about the house of escape, okay? So stay tuned for that. And yeah, it's really interesting, guys. So so make sure you stay tuned and locked in for that, or for those. But yeah, wow, it's just so funny right now how this is all connecting. But that's all I'm gonna say right now. So just stay tuned for those meditation readings. So this base number 7 represents the crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra. And you would know if you are a number 7 person. If you were, now remember, guys, you can have different vibrations in your name, okay? But 7 couldn't be one of them, okay? And this is how you'll know if you're a number 7. If you were born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th of any month in any year. I'm going to say that again. You will know if you're a number 7 if you were born on the 7th, the 16th, or 25th of any month in any year. 7 is the number of spiritual insights. It's about detaching itself from human limitations and connecting to the higher realms of intuition and inspiration. Number 7 is like those, to better explain, those sudden lightning strikes. Okay, Pisces energy. And inspiration runs through this number of individual expression. Creative muses follow this number closely, and it's pretty much that if you're number 7, you're gonna be very creative. Okay. Number 7 is what we like to call, it's like a very gentle number. It's like a very gentle spirit. But it's still quirky and inviting. Okay. If you are number 7, you are possibly open and receptive to messages from above, and around yourself. Okay. You will also be blessed with extraordinary creativity, I believe. And just because I said you're gentle, it doesn't mean you're gonna be like weak. Okay. It doesn't mean you're weak. Not at all. You're just very dreamy. If you're a number 7, just like the Piscean, because it's represents a Piscean energy, you'll have a direct line to the other side. Okay. It's really amazing. Let's see what other information I give you about number 7. So number 7s are usually born artists, writers, poets, musicians, dreamers, painters, and creators. Most of the time you guys live in some type of fantasy land. I mean, think about it. 12th house is about escape. Okay. You might come off to your like friends and family as kind of being weird, you know. But you're going to be highly independent, and you usually don't follow others' rules. You just don't follow the rules set by others, typically. Your life goal, number 7, is going to be spirituality, intuition, and synergy. Okay? So if you're a number 7, or I would say if you're Pisces, this will resonate highly with you as well. Okay, if you're just a Pisces sun, or you have Pisces anywhere, and I would say your big 3. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my video on my channel called the Big 3. Okay, but if you have Pisces either in the sun, either the rising sun or moon, any of those my top 3, then you should probably be able to resonate with this strongly. Okay. And also, if you're number 7, your life lesson is going to be self-worth and personal power. So what I've noticed about a lot of Piscean, or people with Pisces, they don't really know their self-worth. I don't know why that is, but you guys have a tendency to kind of downplay that a little bit. So that is something you're gonna have to learn, your self-worth. And speaking of self-worth, I have something I want to read to you guys. So I had to go get this, but this is what I call, and I kind of made it up myself. This is the first time I'm actually sharing it. But this is something I want, if you are a Pisces or if you're a number 7, this is something I always want you to remember. Okay. Once I read this to you, play it back, write it down, and I want you to always say this out loud to yourself, okay? Or if you're in the shower, whatever. But this is called my self-care Bill of Rights, okay? I'm gonna say that again. This is the Black Pearls self-care Bill of Rights. Always remember this, okay? This is especially for my number 7s, and if you have those who have Pisces very strongly in your chart, okay? The first is, I'm just going to go through all of my self-care Bill of Rights, okay? I have the right to take care of myself. I have the right to an opinion. I have the right to seek professional help. I have the right to rest and take a mental health day. I have the right to say no. I will stand up for myself. I have the right to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit. I have the right to set clear boundaries. I have the right to enjoy my life and fall in love. I have the right to acknowledge my emotions. I have the right to accept life as it happens. I have the right to not explain myself to others. I have the right to have faith and pray. And I have the right to start over. So play that back, guys. Write that down. And that is something I just want you to just keep around in your personal space and just rehearse it. And this is a reminder to always know how valued you are. Okay? All right. Now for the good part. Oh, your spiritual abilities, by the way, number 7 is you have strong intuition and clairvoyance. Okay. Some of the famous people with number 7 as their first base number, these are celebrities that have number 7 as their base number, is Jane Austen, Angela Bassett, Andrew Carnegie, Prince. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Tupac Shakur, Oscar Wilde, and Al Pacino. Okay, those are people that have number 7 as their base number. So let's pull some cards for you, number 7, to see where your energy is. But have you noticed these 2 cards right here I pulled for you? They are it says the Grand Trine. Okay, oh, that's what Spirit wants you to know. Because you know what? Wherever you have Pisces in your chart, whatever house your Pisces sits. So you remember, guys, you can look up your birth chart for free. Okay, you can look that up for yourself. Okay, but you will see what I'm talking about. You see how much work it takes to piece who you are together. Okay, but whatever house Pisces sits in, okay, consider yourself very blessed. Pisces has a tendency to be very lucky. It's just a lot of lucky energy. And it's just that Neptunian energy. And I just think it's beautiful. Neptune, I just think it's just beautiful. So I would definitely look that up, see where Pisces lies in what house. But remember, the 12th house is ruled by Pisces, that house of escape, okay? Because if you're not careful as a Piscean or a number 7 energy, you'll have a tendency to get lost, okay? Because you're so used to escaping, and you'll have a tendency to get lost in that escapism, meaning like alcohol, drugs, whatever your choice, whatever you use to escape. So as a number 7 and a Pisces, you have to be careful with that, okay? Now this depending on where Pisces is in your chart, okay? Grand Trine, so that's where I feel that comes from with the blessings. Let's pull a general energy for you guys. Number sevens. Number 7, energy, please, spirits. Can't catch it. Let's try this again. Number 7, energy. Okay, I'm just going to take that one with that flop. Okay, so bring it into form, and I'm going to get the book to see what they mean by that, because I'm trying to catch this other card here. And going beyond normal. I told you, Pisces, you were anything, and we just covered this in our last meditation series. That's on the channel. That's in yellow. Listening for the truth. That card inspired me to do that. Those meditation readings. Yeah, but as you can see, you're not normal. Because this card is saying, it's talking about going beyond normal. So I'm just going to get a brief little summary of what that is about. Going beyond normal. Okay, so on the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way. Even if it seems riskier or less safe, to rely solely on logic and science without incorporating the mysterious and magical is a recipe for an existence that is far too dry. Okay, so you Pisces are like going for the more juicier approach, what they call the juicier approach in life. You are currently approaching such a choice. You could say that the choice is about balance. You guys, I pulled a brief, follow me on Instagram, because I pulled daily, I would probably say like daily messages for you guys, for each of the signs. So follow me on Instagram, so that you can get those daily messages. So I'm just as active on Instagram as I am on YouTube. Okay, so definitely go follow me on Instagram and support my Instagram, guys. Okay, because that's another way for me to communicate with you, because with YouTube, it's, you know, I'm still building my channel and it's very limited on things that I can do. Thank you to all my new subscribers, by the way. I'm just amazed. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so you're kind of going for something different. Okay, is what I'm kind of gathering here. Because I'm not going to read through all this. You see how long that is? Look at that. Okay. But this card is asking you to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creativity, as well as your spiritual journey. Okay. All right. Bring it into form. Let me get a brief what that's about. Bring it into form. I'm still learning these cards, guys. I haven't had them that long. Let's see. Okay. If you want to see me with new oracle cards and tarot cards, feel free to support my channel and donate through Cash App. That's at She Rides the Owl on Cash App with the money sign in front. So if that's something you want to do, donate to my channel, you can do it that way. And eventually I'll probably do a video trip of me getting my decks, because I'm sure some of you want to know how, you know, what's that process like for me. Okay. All right. So Beautiful dreamer. This screams Pisces energy. You can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. Now is the time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. I mean, if you think of this, as I'm reading this, this sounds like Prince. Okay, because Prince is a base number 7. Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. Okay, he was very artistic, extremely artistic, and so this makes sense. Okay, so if you have base number 7, now this does, if you're a base number 7, and this does not scream you in any way, then you probably need to you probably have other vibrations that are, you know, going against that. So if you want to learn more about that, I probably will be covering that on my Patreon. Okay, I won't be putting that information on YouTube, and it's pretty much like the letters in your name, you know, add up to a vibration. Okay, and which in turn is another base number. So if you want to learn more about that, I will be putting that on Patreon. I'll probably do a snippet on here, but that'll be on Patreon. So yes, confidence. And that's why I read to you the self-care Bill of Rights, because I want you guys to have confidence. Okay, know and feel this affirmation. Beyond a doubt, I am all that I need to get what I want. 7. Oh, wow. Wow. 7 on the bottom of the card. I don't know if you can see that. 7. Wow. And we're talking about base number 7. If that does not resonate, I don't know what is. If that doesn't confirm this message, I don't know what else will. Okay. All right, another card for base number 7, and we are wrapping up this reading. Risk. All right. All right, so you need to own your power, okay, and take that risk. Okay, be aware, or you will have to be aware. So they're saying be aware, or you'll have to beware. Do not deny the risks and the hazards you see. So I feel like it's okay to take risks. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying here for you. It's okay to take flash. Remember I talked about that light. I was giving you some information about the number 7, base number 7, and I was talking about lightning, flashes of creativity. So some of you might be experiencing those flashes of creativity. And it's got a 1 and a 7 in it, which equals up to 8. So that's about owning your power there, stepping into that power. But it's got 7 in it. Look at that flash. That's all you. Beautiful. All right. So oh, and I feel like this is for you guys too. Don't allow those distractions to get in the way too. All right, because you guys have a tendency to be distracted sometimes. But I hope you enjoyed this numerology series covering base number 7. And I will see you next time. Bye.